Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a 6-channel audio mixer and soundboard system. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. Today's episode, we're reviewing a 6-channel audio mixer and soundboard system from the company Phenyx Pro, and this is the model PTX-20. And let me just say, this is really interesting. I reviewed the 4-channel version of Phenyx Pro's audio mixer, and that was the PTX-15 recently. And this one, let me just say, has a lot more features and customization, and a lot more it looks a lot more sleek, and it looks a lot more modernized, and I really appreciate the upgrade that they did with this audio mixer. But before we actually get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts whenever we do upload. Have any questions or concerns about this audio mixer, make sure you guys go down below and leave a comment as I reply and read every single comment I do receive. So if you have any inquiries whatsoever, please feel free to ask me down below. If you guys do enjoy this video after watching it, make sure you guys go down below and leave a like, as that greatly informs me and keeps me updated. If you guys are enjoying this tech series, follow us on our various social media platforms to stay connected and also get updates whenever we do upload. If you guys need any assistance or need any help, you guys can contact me through my business inquiries email, which is CrewElite@outlook.com. And also companies that want to potentially work with me, you guys can also contact me through that business inquiries email as well. And then lastly, if you guys actually want to check out this audio mixer or get more information about it, product information, also the link to purchase this audio mixer will be down below in the description for you guys to check out and get more information about this audio mixer alongside with the link to make a purchase. But right now, what we're going to do is actually move on to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. As you guys can see, this box is enormous, but I'm really excited to actually check this out and actually get inside this box. But as you guys can see, as I'm spinning around, there is a few specifications and details which I will show you guys with the secondary camera angle. So let's actually move over to the secondary camera angle so you guys can have a closer shot at this product. As you guys can see on the front of the box, it just says PTX-20, and we have a picture of the audio mixer itself. And this is the rugged, reliable mixing board for studio, music recording, stage, and karaoke. It's a 6-channel audio mixer soundboard system with digital USB Bluetooth input and 99 DSP FX. It features studio monitoring and USB recording. There is a few specifications and details. You guys can take a pause if you can read it. What I'm going to do is pull it out from its side. All right. Wow. So this is how our user manual looks like. The user manual does have a lot of more useful information and details, especially with like the setup process and all that kind of fun jazz stuff that you guys might be interested in taking a look at, especially if it's your first time setting up this product. This is our DC input, and it just comes in a nice little bag, and it's a pretty long cable. You need it to actually power up this audio mixer. So what I'm going to do now is pull off the styrofoam, get all that plastic wrap or the bag off, pull it out. You guys can see how exquisite this audio mixer looks. Holy cow, this is a real treat, isn't it? This is how the audio mixer looks like from the box, straight from the box. So we got our line/mic inputs for all the 6 different channels. With our red knobs, we actually have a trim. So if you guys want to, customize or, adjust the trim of your audio, you guys can do so with the red knobs. The white knobs are our equalizing settings, okay? So with that, you got the highs, the mids, and the lows. So high, mid, and low. With the yellow knobs, is our FX send. So you can customize the FX send to these individual channels. The green knobs are our pan balance. So if you have 2 speakers set up, you can do it so that it's left or right depending on how you set it up. And we have our individual sliders for each channel, so you guys can increase the decibel or the level of each of these levels individually. Next up, we have our FX send control level. We have our MP3 control level because there is a USB input that this audio mixer has. And we also have our left main and our main right. We have our phone jack where you guys can plug in your headphones into to monitor the audio coming off of this soundboard system. We have our MP3/Bluetooth connect button right here, which you guys can use and utilize to connect to the Bluetooth and /MP3 of this audio mixer. We do have our MP3/Bluetooth equalizing. You guys can see our phones level, our pan level, and then we have our program for our 99 different effects that you guys can utilize, and then we have another program push for the MP3, Bluetooth, and equalizing. So you guys can see there is a lot, and then obviously if we have this lighted up, you guys will see all the levels. And we also have our room out, so if you have multiple speakers, how DJs usually have a speaker next to them, you could do that with the room out, and then the main out goes into where everybody listens to it. This is how the bottom looks like, and you guys can see it's fully made out of metal. It's a metal design, and then on the back side, or I should say, yeah, this is the back side, right? Yeah. You guys can see it just says 99 DSP Professional Mixer, and it just gives you the AC input and the power switch. And that's basically it for the packaging. But right now what we're gonna do is move on and test out and demonstrate this audio mixer with professional DJ equipment. So as you guys can see, we have actually made it to the DJ area where we're going to be testing out this soundboard system from the company Phenyx Pro. This is the model PTX-20, and you guys can see I do have a nice setup going for myself right now. We do have 2 cameras set up, so right now you guys can see I can show you guys me manipulating the soundboard system with the secondary camera angle. We also have our computer hooked up and our Denon MCX8000 DJ controller hooked up. So this is basically like a soundboard to this DJ controller, essentially. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the all the different things you can do with this soundboard system, and we're going to do a few tests. So the first thing we need to do, obviously, is get some music playing. So let me start playing by some music, and I have everything hooked up to this soundboard system. So I'm going to increase the audio, but you guys can see with this soundboard system, we have a lot of different controls we can manipulate. Alright, so what I'm going to show you guys is, you guys can see we have 2 line inputs to this soundboard system. You guys can see we got 2 line inputs for the first channel and the second channel. This soundboard system does offer up to 6 channels that you can manipulate and control individually with this soundboard system. So if you have a lot of things you want to connect with your DJ setup or whatever you got going for yourself, you can do so with this soundboard system. With each individual channel, we have separate level knobs that we can actually control and manipulate. So you guys can see in the red is actually our gain. In the whites, we have our highs, our mids, and the low knobs. And then with the orange, you guys can see we have our FX, and we also in the green have our pan balance. So if I wanted to, I can shift this music to one side of the music or one speaker that I have set up, depending on your setup. With my setup, I do have 2 speakers hooked up, so if I do the pan balance, it's just gonna basically shift the music to that speaker and then shift the other one to the other speaker, if you know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm going to do is show you guys what would happen if you messed with the gain. So if I increase the gain, you guys can see the music gets a lot louder, really loud. And if I decrease the gain, you guys can see the music becomes non-existent. But let me put that back in the middle. With our white knobs, like I was saying, we have our equalizer settings or equalizing knobs. So if I wanted to, I can increase the highs. You guys can see the music sounds a lot more, has a lot more clarity. And if I decrease the highs, the music sounds a lot more muffled. I can also increase the mids. Let me see. I can increase the mids. As you guys can see, the mids are now increased. Or I could decrease the mids. You guys can see now the mids are completely gone from the music. And now I'm going to put that back where it was. And we also have our low knob that we can actually manipulate. So basically what I'm going to do is show you guys with the lows going down. So now there's basically no bass. And if I go the other direction, there's a lot of bass now. Wow. Alright, let me pick a new song real quick. So we have another song playing now, and you guys can see we do have FX10, like I was saying earlier, with the yellow knobs, and we also with the green knobs we have our pan balance. So if I wanted to, I could shift the music to one side or the other side. Depending on your setup, the pan balance may or not work, just depending on how you set up this soundboard system with your set or with your equipment. We also have our levels that we can manipulate with each individual channel. So if I increase this, you guys are gonna hear the music is gonna get a lot louder. Really loud. And if I decrease it back to where it was, you guys can see the music gets a lot lower. So there's a lot of things you can do with this soundboard system. We also have FX level, so we can actually manipulate as well. We have MP3 level. We also have left and main RI level, so that's the left and right channel level that we can manipulate and increase and decrease at any time that we want, which is really nice. With this soundboard system, you do get Bluetooth. You also have an MP3 USB player that you can actually utilize with this soundboard system. And this soundboard system also offers the ability to actually record everything that actually goes through this soundboard system. So there's a lot of things you can do with this Phenyx PTX-20 audio mixer. Over here you guys can see we have our program, because there's actually 99 DSP channels or effects that you can actually manipulate and change this soundboard mixer to. So you guys can see I can change it up. I'm not gonna mess with that right now though. We also have our FX10 for it, the what is it called, MP3 levels, and also the pan balance for that. We also have a phone's volume, so if I had headphones plugged in, I can increase the volume for my headphones to actually listen to the music that I'm trying to mix or produce with this soundboard system. We also have our MP3 and Bluetooth equalizing levels, so this is for our lows, and we also have the highs for that. Levering, if you want to manipulate or change that with your DJ stuff. And then we also have our program push button for it, you know, if you want to skip track, if you want to play track, if you want to go forward or backward with the MP3 and Bluetooth songs that you play through this soundboard system. And then guys, I forgot to mention there is also room out, so if you wanted to, you can have like another speaker behind you as a DJ to listen to the audio that's coming out of this soundboard system. And in our case, I'm actually using two main outs for the output with this test. So what I'm going to do now is actually connect a USB flash drive to this soundboard system so I can show you guys the MP3 feature. So what I'm going to do is plug in this USB flash drive, and it might actually start playing music right away. I'm not exactly sure what song it's going to choose, but I'm just going to plug it in and it should start playing. You guys can see it says loading. Alright, so I'm going to be playing this song right here. And you guys can see this is coming from this USB stick that I plugged in to this audio mixer. And I can increase the level right here. You guys can see it works perfectly fine. And if I wanted to, I can actually go in and skip the tracks and stuff. If I wanted to increase the low for this mixer or decrease the low for this MP3 music that's playing from this USB stick, all I gotta do is use this knob right here. You guys can see now there's no bass. And if I wanted to, I can put back the bass with the low. Same thing with the highs. I can make so that there's no highs with the song. And I can go back, and now you guys can hear there's a lot of clarity in the music. But I can increase this really, really loud. But since it is kind of late, I don't want to really push the limits right now. And if I wanted to, I can skip to the next song. So you guys can see now another song's playing. Pause. You just click in the middle. You guys can see it stops. Click it again. It starts playing again. And this does actually have built-in memory, so each time you plug the USB stick, it's actually going to start from where you left it off originally, which is also really nice to see with this audio mixer. See? Skip another song. It's just a bunch of random songs I have here. See? But the next thing we're going to actually do is actually hook up the Bluetooth with this sound mixer, and I'll show you guys the Bluetooth connectivity with this soundboard system as well. So in order to actually connect to the Bluetooth of this soundboard system, you gotta click on this button right here. I'm gonna pause the music here. Click on this button right here. You guys are gonna see it says BT, which is Bluetooth, and now I can go onto my phone and basically connect to this audio mixer. Alright, so right now I have a song basically connected, and once I click on this play button, let me increase the volume so you guys can hear it. Once I click this play button on my phone, the music will start playing. So let me click on it. You guys can hear the music starting to play. Just gotta increase the volume on my phone. And this is coming from my phone at the moment. So there is Bluetooth connection with this soundboard system. So if you're at a party and you want somebody to like, you know, you don't have to pass the aux, or you don't have to have somebody like, you know, request music. They can just connect the Bluetooth to the soundboard system and start playing their music. Especially if it's a song you can't get off the internet, you know? So that is also a nice feature that this soundboard system has to offer. But overall, this soundboard system has so many good features that, you know, this is a huge improvement from the PTX-20 that I reviewed. Huge improvement. And then the good thing with the Bluetooth is if I wanted to, I could actually go in and actually skip the track with this audio mixer. So you guys can see, it skipped the track from my phone. And this was not me using my phone at all. This was with the audio mixer. So I can go in, I can even pause the music. It's gonna pause the music. Just like that, play it. You guys can see, it starts playing. Really nice. Skip to another track. I'll skip to another track. I can go in and basically skip to all the different tracks I want. And it works perfectly fine. But you guys can see overall, this mixer has so many features as offers. Like I said earlier, there's 6 individual channels you can change and manipulate at any given time. We also have FX, we have MP3, we got Bluetooth, we got USB connection, we have main outputs, we have room outputs with this audio mixer, and we also have line in, you know, that you guys can plug in different things to this audio mixer. We even have phones, you know, if you want to plug in headphones to this audio mixer and listen through the audio that's coming out of this audio mixer, you have that option as well. And then also there's 99 DSP effects that you can use with this mixer, and there's also a record button or functionality that this mixer actually has to offer. So if you wanted to, you can actually record all the output that's going through this audio mixer. So this audio mixer has an endless possibility list. You can do so much with it, and honestly, it kind of replaces this GJ mixer that I have, you know, except for you know the jug wheel and also the cue buttons. That's basically what this is, and you're getting it for a really good price. So I really got nothing negative to say about this PTX-20 from the company Phenyx Pro. But that is going to conclude our testing part of the video. So right now what we're going to do is actually move over to the final reflections and remarks and then end off this video. So, one of my final opinions and remarks about this PTX-20 professional budget-friendly audio mixer from the company Phenyx Pro. Let me just say that this is truly amazing. Like, there's just so much you can do with it. The knobs, I forgot to mention, do feel really nice to touch and turn around. So, they're really durable. They're not cheaply made. I can even say that these sliders are even better than the slider that the mixer even offers on it. Stock, I'm talking about. You know, that one to me feels more weak than these sliders that this audio mixer has. So I'm really impressed with this audio mixer. And you know, all those different echo effects that we did, you know, kind of test out, and you know, it's not bad. But we are going to conclude this video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode, and if you guys did, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts whenever we do upload. Have any questions or concerns about this audio mixer, make sure you guys go down below and leave a comment as I reply and read every single comment I do receive. So if any inquiries whatsoever, please feel free to ask me. If you guys did enjoy this video after watching it, make sure you guys go down below and leave a like, as that greatly informs me and keeps me updated. If you guys are enjoying this tech series, follow us on our various social media platforms to stay connected and also get updates whenever we do upload. Our business inquiries email is CrewElite@outlook.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me, or if you guys need any photo assistance with your product, or you know, manipulating and configuring this product, you guys can do so by contacting me through that business inquiries email. And then also, if you guys actually want to check out this product or get more information about this audio mixer, product information and also the link to this audio mixer will be down below in the description for you guys to check out and get more information about it if you're interested in this audio mixer. If you do studio work, if you do commentating, if you do karaoke, or if you're just somebody who has multiple streams of audio going into one area, get a mixer so you can, you know, manipulate it on the fly, change all the settings, and not have to deal with that in post-production. Do it on the fly, you know? So that's really, you know, what I like about this audio mixer. It's not bad. I like it. That is going to conclude our video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I I know I did making it, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing out. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.